Hello friends, Assalamu alaikum, namaskar. Welcome to Farzana's Healthy Bakes and Cooks. Today I'll be presenting before you a chicken roast recipe, a very simple roast. And this roast that I'm going to show you is the kind of roast that we Assamese Muslims prepare in Assam, and it's very different from the roast that's available in other parts of India. So the Assamese Muslims cuisine does have a Mughal influence, and the pulao, roast, korma, kebabs, koftas and desserts that we prepare is very simple, very mild and flavorful. The use of whole garam masala is more in our cuisine than the powdered one. Also, the cuisine of the Muslims from Upper Assam varies from the cuisine of the Muslims from Lower Assam. We, the Assamese Muslims from Upper Assam, usually don't tend to use green chilies and chili powder in kormas and roast, while this can be seen in the cuisine from Lower Assam, where they use chili powder, green chilies, cumin powder, coriander powder in their roast and in their kormas. So there is some variation between the cuisines in Upper Assam and Lower Assam amongst the Muslims. Whereas the Muslims in Lower Assam does have an influence from Bangladesh and Bihar. And there's a variation to different roast even amongst the Muslims in Assam. Today that I'm going to show you is the most simplest one, and then I will be showing you all the other variations too in my upcoming videos. So let's see to the ingredients and the process of making this simple chicken roast recipe. To make this simple Assamese Muslim style chicken roast, we will need 1 kg chicken, and for this roast we usually cut the pieces in the joints or keep the meat pieces little bigger in size. On a daily basis you can cut into smaller pieces, but when we have Eid celebrations or any other special occasions, we usually cut the pieces little bigger in size. Wash the chicken properly and let the water drain out. We will need 1 big onion finely sliced, 2 tablespoons of onion paste, 1 teaspoon of garlic paste and 1 teaspoon of ginger paste, 2 bay leaves, 1 2-inch piece of cinnamon, 5 cardamoms and 5 to 6 cloves, salt and sugar as per your taste, 3 tablespoons of regular oil and 2 tablespoons of clarified butter or ghee. So on medium flame we place a wok or a karai or a pot and add in the oil and also the clarified butter. Once the oil and clarified butter or ghee gets heated up, then we sprinkle a teaspoon of sugar in the oil, and this method has been carrying on since my grandmother's time, so I'm showing it to you. But if you want to avoid this step, you can always do it. So once the sugar gets caramelized, we add in the bay leaf, cinnamon and the cloves. Let it sizzle for a few seconds and then we add in the thinly sliced onions into it. Saute the onions till you get a good golden color. If you want to avoid the sugar, you can add in some salt now. The salt also brings up the color in the onion. But from my personal point of view, I feel that the caramelization of the sugar actually brings up a very good golden color of the onions. So it's all up to you what you want to use. I have been using salt also. I have been using sugar too. So as you can see, the onions are slowly turning golden, and the color of the roast actually comes from the color of these onions. So if the onions are over fried, the color of the roast really becomes very dark. But if you get the correct color, then the roast really looks good. Now we add in the ginger, garlic, onion paste and along with crushed cardamoms. I usually like to crush the cardamoms for more flavor. Saute the onion, ginger, garlic paste for a few seconds and then add in some water to avoid from burning. Keep stirring and sauteing till you get a good aroma and the oil is released. Now we add in the chicken pieces into it. Give it a good stir and let it blend with the spices very well. As we saute the chicken in the masala, we also flip the chicken upside down in between so that the chicken gets cooked evenly and it turns from pink to golden. Once you're happy with the color of the chicken, then we add in some salt and sugar to taste. Now this adding of sugar here is optional. I like it little sweeter because the roast we prepare is always little sweet in taste. Since salt has been added to it, a little water will be released from the chicken. So we keep stirring and sauteing till the water dries up and the oil is released. Once the oil is released, we add in some water. We don't have to add in lots of water, we just need enough water to let the chicken get cooked. Give it a stir and put the lid on to cook further. After about 10 minutes, open the lid and give it a stir again and check if the chicken is cooked. If not, put the lid back on and let it cook further. Open the lid once again and check if the chicken has cooked. Also adjust the salt accordingly. And if the gravy is too much, you can always reduce the gravy. Keep it open and let the water dry. And the gravy of the roast actually depends on the personal preference. Some like it with lot of gravy, some like it little dry. I usually prefer it just in between. This way it goes very well with pulao, paratha, rice, jeera rice, naan, with whatever you would like to have it. This simple roast is very mild and flavorful. We sometimes add in potatoes to the roast. We boil the potatoes, cut it in half or fours, and fry them and put it above the roast just before serving. So this chicken roast is ready to be served now. So enjoy your chicken roast with plain maida paratha or with pulao. Hope you enjoyed the recipe and do give it a try if you haven't tasted the Assamese kind chicken roast. If you like the recipe, don't forget to like and share, and requesting you viewers to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed as yet, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get post notifications. Thank you for all your time, support and love. Take care and be safe. Bye bye.